It's fantasy football championship time, guys. Hopefully, your team has advanced and you are playing for the right for your league's championship. Hopefully, it isn't your first or your last. Good luck this weekend, guys. Let's focus at the task at hand right now, winning you a championship. Lots of news to go over that will definitely affect this coming Sunday. Don't forget there are 2 Saturday games, which could affect what happens to who you sit and start going forward. In one league, I know a guy that has a dilemma of Julio Jones. Will he or won't he? And then he has someone like Jeremy Maclin, which I definitely would play Jeremy Maclin over Julio Jones at this moment, especially with his injury. Let's go over this week's schedule for Week 16 Championship Weekend. Your 2 Saturday games are Philly at Washington. That's going to be a great game for fantasy owners. Keep an eye on LaShawn McCoy. I'm a little bit worried. Chris Polk is definitely a play here, too, who is going to be now the goal line running back for Philadelphia. You have San Diego at San Francisco. I'm worrying about Phillip Rivers if he's your quarterback. Keenan Allen is out. I would suggest that maybe you sit Phillip Rivers this week. I'm not high on him in that matchup. All right, let's move on to your Sunday games. You have Cleveland at Carolina. Got some news about Carolina coming forward here in a couple minutes. Detroit at Chicago. Baltimore at Houston. Miami at Minnesota. Atlanta, New Orleans. Oh, this is going to be a great game if you own anybody in here. Even Jimmy Graham, who's had 2 down weeks, is a must play. Although that Monday night game, he finally came out of the shell and produced for you a little bit. New England at the Jets. Kansas City, Pittsburgh. Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Doug Martin is a play in this matchup, by the way, if you're desperate at running back and he's on your waiver wires. Giants at St. Louis. You have Indianapolis at Dallas. Buffalo at Oakland. Seattle at Arizona. Your Monday night game is Denver at Cincinnati. All right, let me bring up 2 quick must-start waiver wire pickups this week. Matt Estancia. I like this kid from Minnesota. He's owned in 26% of leagues. He got you 14 points last week against Detroit. Now he is dependent on a touchdown, which I do think he will get one in his matchup this week. And Harry Douglas, who's still only owned in 14% of the leagues, despite every time either Roddy White or Julio Jones is out, this guy steps up and produces. Last week, with no Julio Jones, he had 14 targets, 10 catches for 131 yards. He is a definite play this week, so trust me on that one. All right, let's talk about love-hates. I got 2 for you real quick, and if you follow me on Twitter, at Dennis77Farrell, I'm always throwing out a couple other guys there too, so there's a social media teaser if you do there. All right, my love-hate this week is I love Mark Sanchez. No hates, by the way. Mark Sanchez against Philly. Now, Washington is giving up an average of 21 fantasy points to Philadelphia quarterbacks the last couple of years. I love Mark Sanchez in this matchup. And go get Trey Mason. Now, I know he's been up and down and, you're a little bit worried about him. But here's a guy that's going up against the Giants who gives up the most yards per carry. That means a lot for this guy. He's going to produce for you. And finally, news and notes. I'm doing it last, throwing you guys off. Cam Newton is on target to play. Keep an eye on how he does over the weekend in the practices. I am definitely starting him this week. I had Kyle Orton, but if Cam Newton is a go, I am definitely playing Cam Newton. He's not going up against New Orleans, who horrible defense, but Cleveland does have a better defense. I'm a little bit worried. It is definitely a risk play, especially with the bad back. One bad hit could take him out. Jamal Charles was a full go at Thursday practice. Julius Thomas was also a full go at Thursday's practice, and he will be a start and a must start this week. Look for him to get back into the groove of being one of the top producing tight ends. DeAndre Hopkins is a true game time decision. I am benching him because we don't even know who the quarterback in Houston's going to be this week. DeMarco Murray practiced Thursday. I'm still not sold that this guy will get a full workload of carries. Joe Randall will take the lead back for runs. And Dunbar, there we go. Sorry, guys. Dunbar will be mostly in passing plays if DeMarco Murray can't go or does limited steps. Jay Cutler has been benched. Oh, there are Christmas miracles. Unless you're an Alshon Jeffries owner, that's for me. Going up against Detroit this week, I'm still going to roll Alshon Jeffries out. He did burn Detroit for 2 touchdowns on Thanksgiving. I listen. I still think he gets a touchdown. He will be productive. I just don't know by how much, guys. It's a true risk play, but I am going for it. All right, guys. Good luck this week. I do want to congratulate Max Foisey on winning this pretty little belt given to us by FantasyJocks.com. He did win our Bear Down Podcast League, who it's basically my favorite celebrity league. You have a ton of guys like Matt Walsh, Matt Besser is in it, godfather of stand-up improv. If you're a podcast guy, you know who he is. Ron Livingston. In the past, we had Rob Riggle in it. We've had the guys from Super Troopers and Bearfest in it. So enjoy, have fun. This was a great league. Max Foisey won it. Congratulations from 97.1 FM News Talk, the Dave Glover Show. It's a pre-belt, guys. I'm a little jealous that, oh wait, I do have one. The guys at FantasyJocks.com just sent me a couple of them for me. When I two-peat in my favorite league, I'm going to get the rock one like a champion. Little braggalicious on you folks. Hopefully your fantasy championships go the way you want. Feel free to tweet me or Facebook me. I want to know if you win your leagues or how your league is going. Or, you know what? Do you have a cool thing like this in your league that can help? That is something you want to play for? Or do you have a trophy? Go over to, FantasyJocks.com and take a look at these because they're pretty nice and they will definitely jazz up any league. So, guys, good luck this week. You can follow me on Twitter at Dennis77Farrell. You can Facebook me, Dennis Farrell, Farrell. Feel free to send me a friend request. We can be best friends. And guys, thank you so much for watching the videos this past year. It's been amazing and fun. And hopefully I'll be back next year doing these same videos for you guys. I will be around for fantasy baseball for like 4 of you guys that play. Yeah, I know. And as always, guys, behalf of Fox Sports Detroit, Dave Glover Show on 97.1. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and good luck. I truly mean that. Hopefully my advice has helped you guys to play. So, as always, guys, Hail Hydra.